share. I'm gonna put us live on YouTube, and I'm gonna send the questions here on the chat. Wait a second. And guys, please be respectful. It can be somehow polemic because we can talk about the government sometimes, and maybe you guys won't agree with everything. But please be respectful. I don't want you guys to fight. We're just here to talk and to practice English. So if you guys need help on the other room or anything, there is a button here, ask for help, and I can go to the other room if something goes wrong. It's We're just gonna discuss about like the difference of what is happening abroad and what is happening in our country related to the vaccine. And I don't know, somehow it can be polemic. So if you need help, I'll be there. And I'm gonna divide you guys in small rooms. Wait a sec. So guys, you receive an invitation to go to the other room. Please accept it. And we can start. Bye bye everyone. I think it's only us. So guys, how are you guys today? Who wanna start introducing yourself? Fernando, can you start introducing yourself to the group?
Yes, I do. And hello, guys. My name is Fernando. I am 40 years old. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo, but now I live in Jundiaí, São Paulo. That's it.
Nice to see you here. So, Vitor, can you introduce yourself to the group?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm Victor, and I'm 19 years old, and I live in a small city called Riachinho. I'm from Minas Gerais, and I'm here to improve my English, and I'm really glad to talk to you guys. I hope you had a good conversation.
Yeah, I hope that you're welcome to the group. Ana Laura, can you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, good evening. So my name is Ana Laura. I am 24 years old. I live in São José dos Campos, São Paulo. I just graduated from university. I am now a biochemical engineer, and and I am attending here on the TNT meetings about a month, and I am really enjoying. Thank you.
So, Roberto, what about you?
Hello guys, good evening. Hello YouTube too. My name is Roberto. I'm 25 years old. I live in Maringá, Paraná, and I'm studying English because it is very important nowadays to our professional and personal life too. But on the other hand, I like to study English too because one of my goals is to be a fluent person in English, and in the future I can speak English like I speak Portuguese now, and travel abroad and understand everything of the other people say to me, and I can talk normally with them. So that's the reason I'm here to tend to improve my talk skills and learn a little with you guys too about the topics. That's it.
Nice to see you again. So, guys, let's start. The first question is, as you could see in this song, American media is currently trying to encourage vaccination in general so as to avoid the growth in the number of cases of coronavirus. And what's your opinion about this attitude? Like stimulating people to get vaccinated soon. What do you think about it? Are great or like do they force something because some people don't want to get vaccinated and some people think they are forcing it to the people. But it's right or it's wrong. What's your opinion? You're doing a great thing or not? So Ana Laura, can you start?
Sure. So, I totally agree with this strategy. I don't know. It's like an ad, a marketing strategy, and they are trying to to lead the people to do what is right, what is the best for the community. I believe that there's no problem with that.
Okay, so what about Fernando? What do you think? Are they forcing something to the population or are they doing a great thing?
I agree with you, Ana Laura, because in some cases necessary stimulate the people to accept the vaccine. In some cases, it is viewed as fun. It's a genius marketing strategy.
Yeah, I also like it, the video. It's really great.
Looks like
So
in New York, yeah.
yeah, it's in New York, I guess. And it's like really like the movies. But it's also great. So Vito, what about you? What do you think?
I agree with all of you. I think it's really important to do things, not just say, oh, you need to vaccinate it, you need to get the vaccine, but show this in other ways. Just like the video, for example, Ariana and James, they are really famous on the country. So I think it's a good marketing to show that in that way, because people can see another way, oh, it's important because they are saying important things, and it's really fun to show that in this way because people start to see the vaccine and all these things in other way. So I agree with this action.
Yeah, very great. So Roberto, what about you? Do you agree with everyone? What do you think?
Yes, I agree too. I think it's necessary to show to the population it's important to vaccine, and when James show this video, I think it's not force the people, but show how the world will be with in case after everybody gets the vaccine, and if it doesn't work for me, we need to think other ways to stimulate the population to do this action because it's very important to everyone. If you don't do that, thinking other people's like it. I don't know, your family, your friends, and something like this. So I think it's necessary, but it doesn't work in thinking other ways to stimulate everyone to vaccine.
Yeah, I bring this question because when I saw the video, I searched the comments and there were a lot of people, American people, saying that it was not a great thing, that was ridiculous because they are forcing something and they don't want to get the vaccine. I was like, man, what are you talking about? But I'm glad that you guys agree with me. And yeah, let's continue. So, the US is providing vaccines for free to everyone, like regardless of their immigration. Like, we all can get the vaccine for free in the United States if you go to the United States right now. So, what do you think about it? Like, you can go and get the vaccine for free. Do you think it's a great thing for us, or we should have our own vaccine, or I don't know? What do you guys think? Ana Lara, what do you think about it? Would you go to the United States to get the vaccine?
Absolutely, if I could. I think that it's nice. It's very good for the people. There are, I don't know, maybe in countries that the vaccination index is going in a slow tax. I don't know, but I think that it's good for who is going there. But for them, there is a lot of problems associated with this flow of people coming there. No, I think that, I don't know, even tourists can receive that. If I don't know, maybe go there, stay there like 10 days, I can go to the station and get vaccinated.
I'm not sure, but I think yes. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know, but I think that great big flow of people in going to the same place would lead so many problems to them right there. I think that maybe they could think another public policy. I don't know, that could, I don't know how to say in English, but tentar amenizar os impactos.
You can say reduce or something like that. So yeah, I agree. There is like these points that we need to think. Vitor, what about you? Do you agree with Ana Laura? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't judge the people who travel to get the vaccine. You know, we are desperate for be health and be safe for the coronavirus and all these things. So I can't judge the people because if I have this opportunity, I'm sure I will, get the vaccine. So it's complicated to say about it, but I don't know. I'm always thinking about you and US. It's a big country who explores all the countries around, So I think it's a way to pay for, the things that US did in the past. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about it, but I don't disagree completely. But I would love to every country here in Latin America or in other countries, can be more politics, good politics about the vaccine, things. Because here I'm desesperated because I don't know when I will get the vaccine. My mom and my dad is already vaccinated, so I'm more comfortable, but I don't know what I'm supposed to think about it.
Yeah, we are in a difficult situation because we are young and we are the last ones. But yeah, I agree with you. So, Fernando, what do you think? Do you think they are doing a great thing or I don't know? What's your opinion?
I agree with all, but I have a question. Uh, I think depends of the context. It's necessary. How can I say? It's necessary to see the following question. It's really necessary travel to another country to take the vaccine. Depends of the context. If in the case, the people who have much money, okay, but and the other people, but the fact is the U.S. is providing vaccines for free to everyone. It's okay. It's very nice for the people who lives there.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like sometimes it's not that necessary to go to another country just to get the vaccine because depending on your age, depending on your situation, maybe it's not that urgent. And I think that we should have our own vaccine for everybody. That would be great, right? So that would be the best option. But
Some
so
people, some people show that in social media. How can I say the word in English? Ostentação. Yeah, some people make this an ostentation. in social media. Yeah, oh, look that. And I can travel. I take the vaccine in another country. I can that. But
Yeah, not everybody can afford it, right? So, unfortunately. So, Roberto, what about you? What do you think? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree if you have the condition to go to the US, and of course you are able to enter this country. So I think it's no problem because we need vac to vaccine everyone. If, in my opinion, if you want people uh, have the COVID, so it's a big problem. So I I think it's cool, but like you guys talked before, in this case, showed to us that not every countries have a equally distribution of the vaccine. So on the other hand, it's a sad thing to view. For example, in the past, as some people's of uh, not say rich countries. I forget the word in English now, but yeah, I think if we have a equally distribution of vaccine, it will better. But unfortunately, it's not the case. So if you can go to the US, to China, Japan, or every other country, just go ahead and take your vaccine. It's for me, it's very important.
Yeah, I agree with everybody. So, Talita, you're here now. We are in the second question. Can you see the questions in the chat?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I forgot totally the time because of this.
No
I am
problem.
tired. I am late. I'm
No
sorry.
problem. So, could you introduce yourself first and then answer the second question?
Okay. I'm Thalita. I live in Aquiraz, Ceará. I'm 31 years old, and I've been here in Tennessee since last year. Mhm. And that's it. Okay, let me see. The US is providing vaccines for free to everyone, regardless of their immigration. Having said that, many people are going to the US to get the vaccine. What do you think about it? Mm, I I I don't know. Uh, I don't know. It's because the question is a little. It's an open question. I don't know exactly what to
Yeah,
answer.
like for example, if we go right now to the United States, probably we can get the vaccine for free, even though we
Yeah.
are from Brazil, so from all over the world. So, what do you think about it? Would you go? Would you do it? Or do you think it's wrong? What do you think?
No, I don't think it's wrong. I don't know. USA, it's a rich country, so um, it would be great if everyone could take the vaccine. So I think that it doesn't is not important. If I don't know how to say that, but if the country has the economy power to do this, I don't see any problem. That's it. It's a little hard.
No, it's okay. I liked your answer. So, guys, let's continue. Let's go to the other question. So, that's more I don't know. Nowadays, everybody's talking about COVID-19 CPI in English, CPI. So, in your opinion, what's the importance of it, like right now? Why do you think it's important? Fernando, can you start?
Yeah. For the politics, it's very good. It's a marketing strategy. But for the people, I don't know.
Okay. So, Ana Laura, what about you? What do you think is important?
So, I'm not, I don't know how to say, acompanhando.
Following.
Oh,
Following.
following it from close, just reading some news, but not following so close. But I don't know, maybe it seems to me that they are just discussing and investigating, and they are not having some actions that will have real impact for the people. I don't know, maybe uh, it seems to me they are just discussing that it will not lead to something concrete. I don't know. It's my opinion. I'm not so sure.
Over discussion every time, every day.
Yeah, I agree. They don't get to a conclusion. So, Vito, what about you? Why do you think it's important or it's great or it's bad or
Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I think we need to focus on the vaccine and all these things to, I don't know, to kill the COVID. But we also need to discuss about these things, about irritabilities, about the things, it's important. But in this way that our government is doing, I think doesn't work for us. Doesn't help the COVID and the pandemic and the people who need to get the vaccine and to work and to go back to their new reality. So yeah, it's important, but we need to focus on something that can really works in our favor.
yeah, I agree with you. So, Roberto, what do you think?
Um, like you guys, I'm not read a lot about CPI, COVID-19 CPI, but for me, I think it's of course the the solution to improve more people to vaccine and everything is very important, but to see this kind of thing happen for me, it's very important because we can understand uh, just a little, depends of the people who are following this situation. I think it's very important to understand the uh, the scenario of what happened in Brazil, why Brazil uh, is in this situation about the vaccine, about the low number of people, low low number of people's vaccine, and maybe nowadays we can we can just see that they're discussing and maybe we can go nowhere at the final, but I think the future people are more understand more about it. So I think in the future it will very important not related about COVID-19, but of the other problems will be appearing in our country. So to show and to us people, population to understand, I think it's very important today, and I think he will be more important in the future for me.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe in the future we'll have better answers about what is happening right now. And I agree. So, Tarita, what about you? What do you think is important?
Would be great if all this investigation worked, but I don't know. This kind of investigation takes so long, and nothing is for free. We know that when this kind of process begins, it's spend a lot of money because it's not how I said, it's not free, and it's a problem. uh, and it's important to investigate people because you know that uh, some problems have happened in a lot of places in Brazil, in some cities and states. We can follow this by the news. Some I remember, for example, cities that have some breathing apparatus that were hidden, and people were dying without um, oxygen, but they had some, how can I put this, some breathing apparatus, but they were hidden. So it's crazy. So what I expect is that I don't know. I think that the problem is because we are like used to we I don't know how to put this. We just can't hope that things, that things work well. We never expect that the things work because we are used to see things not working. So that people are not punished, and I don't know. It's important, but I have to confess that I have no hope that, um, for example, that this investigation now will work and people that are guilty will be punished. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think they will be punished either. I don't think so. But let's hope just a little. Maybe in the future we'll have what is
Let's
happening.
pray.
Yeah, let's pray. So, guys, the next question is that our country has the worst responses to the virus right now. So, what do you think exactly went wrong? Like, I'm not talking about politics, but when these when it started getting wrong, like when it became huge, do you think like when exactly? Can you remember? Because when it started 2019, we were like just with a little cases, few cases, and now we have like this huge thing. When do you think it started becoming huge and nobody controlled? What was the problem there? Who? I'm not saying who, but what happened that what do you think when these cases started growing like crazy? So just to reflect, because I actually I myself I don't know myself when it started becoming this huge. I have no idea because I don't remember. I just saw the cases and then oh my god, it's huge. So I don't remember. But do you guys remember when it started? Like, Ana Laura, do you remember? Like, or do you think what happened? You guess? Can you guess at least what exactly in your mind?
I don't know. This is a difficult question, but I can't remember. As you said, I I it was so like boom. It was something so distant. Oh, it's a few cases in China, now in Italy, and suddenly here in Brazil exploding. I remember that it was about a week later of the carnival, and I was in São Paulo on Faria Lima. And I was, oh my God, it could be me. But I can't say exactly when, but I don't know. About the fourth question, what do you think that went wrong? I don't know. Trying not to talk about politics and the government, but I think that maybe the problem is I don't know if it is the right way to say, but the little way, little Brazilian way, o jeitinho brasileiro, trying to get advantage of everything. I don't know, people trying to I don't know, esquivar the rules and trying to not following the orientations about the quarantine. And I don't know, I think that maybe that mindset that are the people here usually have.
Yeah, I agree. I think that maybe it was the carnival. I remember right now. It could be. But anyways, Vito, what about you? What do you think went wrong in this?
So I think I remember because I was organizing the papers to start to study at the new university. So I was in another city because my city don't have like university or much opportunities. So I was really far to Minas. I was in another state. So in March 13, I think I was in the university, but then in I think March 16, if I don't forget, I don't know, the whole thing started, people saying, oh, you need to put mask. What? Why I need to put mask? I don't understand what is happening now. So I was planning to live there, but then I needed to go back to my home, which is a nice thing because I really miss my home. But then I think the things could be just 2 weeks, just like people said. So okay, just 2 weeks, and then I go back to home, and then more 2 weeks, and a month, a year now, and I don't know what to expect about the pandemic, but I don't blame the people, because of that, because I don't know, it's complicated just to blame the people because we already know the whole situation about it because our biggest leader, he don't care about much things. So if he don't care, what we need to don't to care, so I don't know what expect about it.
Yeah, I also don't think we should like judge the people, at least in, I don't know right now, but in the beginning we can't judge because it was in China. Who would imagine that it would come to Brazil like this huge? And it was carnival, so it was the consequence, but nobody was expecting it like this way because it was in China. So who could imagine? So yeah, it was crazy. So, Talita, what about you? Do you remember what was happening at the moment, or what do you think went wrong? It was, I don't know.
Maybe it's a hard question, but I don't know. It seems that was yesterday, but it has passed more than 1 year, a year and a half, more or less. So I believe that the worst decision was the carnival. I don't know if you agree, but we knew that there were some cases, and I don't know, people preferred, but it's complicated because, as you said, most of the people think that, I don't know, it was something so distant, but we knew that there were some cases in that time in Brazil, and people prefer to risk. and the number of cases increased after the carnival, and I don't know, it's complicated. I remember as well last year during the, I don't know how to put this in English, during the I don't know how, elections, not exactly during the elections, but the period before the elections, there were a lot of I don't know, comícios. I don't know how to say this in English. So politicians that, for example, in my state, my state is very strict. We had a lot of restrictions here, but during this period, everything happened here, and with the consentment of the politicians, the governor, the prefect as well. So it's like a contradiction. So I don't know. It's like the politicians were more interested in. I don't know. It's complicated, but in my opinion, the worst was the carnival and last and this period before the elections, because yeah, that's it.
I agree, and like you said, like the politicians they agglomerated, I guess, and they didn't care. It's like what Vito said. If they don't mind, why? Like, how can the population worry about it if they don't give the example? So it's really difficult to talk about it. So Roberto, what about you? What do you think?
Yes, I don't remember what's the exactly day like Victor, but I remember, I mean, in my city, in this case, I remember that the first case appeared on the March, I think. So, like you guys said, nobody expects about a disease that started on the other side of the world, literally, and the spread all of the world, including here in Brazil. So I think that what went wrong because uh, it was a new, not new case. It's a new thing that most of the people didn't know about it. Not even the scientists, not a lot like today. So I remember, for example, at the beginning, only people's uh, had the COVID-19 needed to use the mask. So if we see some people with mask, we judge some people. Oh, that guy have COVID-19, but if we can see now everyone needs to use the mask. So it was a new thing that happened so fast that we can't control. So for me, I think it has uh, a lot of things that happen to merge what we are having now for me.
I agree. So Fernando, what about you? Do you remember the time it happened, or I don't know what caused the problem? What do you think?
Well, I might think. I think there is not easy to answer because the people don't follow the rules. The politicians don't follow the rules. Brazil is in an economic crisis, political crisis, and health crisis. So it's difficult to answer that question. Many um, questions about that.
Yeah, I agree. So guys, I think the other people are coming from the other rooms.
Good.
And then what?
Just quick, I remember as you and Talita was saying that it was the carnival contributed, but I remember that I went to São Paulo, and the first man that was diagnosed with COVID was about, they came from Italy at that weekend of the carnival, and about a week later that was shown on TV that he came and spread the COVID for his family and friends, and then it started. And that's I remember when I said it could be me. It was because it was a few days before I could be contaminated, but it was not. It was just right after the carnival. It was not on the carnival.
Oh, I got it. So, guys, welcome back to the main room. Did you guys like the conversation, the topic? How was it? Did you guys discuss, argue? No? It was great or not? So, I don't know. The new ones here, Carmen, how did you like the conversation?
Oh, it was very, very, very interesting, very nice. We had mostly the same opinions about things. And in summary, we would say we think that both government and the people are responsible, that we are so late in being vaccinated and solving the problem. But, it was nice. It was nice. The young girls, we talked about education. It was very interesting also. We told the importance, because we were thinking, what's the solution? What can we do to make this country be better in terms of health, in political, economical, education? Samia was the one that said very well that we must invest in education to make it better. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. That's the main idea. I hope everybody thinks like that too, because I think education is the start, I guess, in my opinion, at least. So let me choose one to answer the eighth question. What would you do if the pandemic ended today? Like, let me see. Vito, what would you do if the pandemic ended like today?
Oh, I don't know, because I really like to be at home, to be here safe. But nowadays, I think I will travel to see my friend, because they're more than a year that I don't see her. I really miss her. So it's the first thing that I'm thinking about, do if the pandemic ends today.
So what about Matthew? It's your first time here. Did you like the conversation? And please answer the eighth question. What would you do if the pandemic ended today?
I really liked the conversation. And was the other question?
What would you do if the pandemic ended today, like right now?
I don't know. I think maybe get out with my friends. Maybe.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
Celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
So guys, I send it on the chat TNT platform, like the sites, Instagram, everything, social media, YouTube. And please, there is a link here. The first one, it's the feedback. And in the feedback, you can say if you like it, the conversation. You can put my name in there and like say if you like it. And tell me suggestions for other meetings and for other topics. So please, please, please answer the feedback here. Just click on the link and answer it. because I have no idea what I'm gonna do for next week, and I need ideas for other topics. So
Okay.
please. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for coming today. I hope you guys come back. I love it to see you guys here. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, guys.
Thank
Bye.
Good
you.
evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.